Hello, good day, sports fans, and welcome to Sports Clinic on Ninja Live TV. My name is Appah, and we'll start from the home front today, where we'll be talking about the Victory Binangba one-day five-a-side football tournament that was held earlier on today, and we saw a winner. Just when you thought the Champions League is over, yes, you thought maybe you just concentrate on the World Cup and that, but it's not about that because we saw Newcastle United win the five-a-side tournament. On 10, yeah, they finished 10 points ahead of Manchester United, 8 points, and Arsenal, 8 points. So it was beautiful. It wasn't just about the winners; it's about the people that turned up, professionals from Europe, from all over Nigeria, mixing up, playing up with people that are still trying to find their way up the ladder. When you talk about football, it's more like his own way of giving back to society. And the turn up, the crowd was massive. Yes, it was massive, and you just have to give kudos to Victory Binangba. Say that you've done very well. You've done very well for yourself, and not just for yourself, for the fact that you could organize a tournament like that for others to come and enjoy and benefit. I'd say thank you very much. It was the third edition, and he said, God willing, hopefully next year we will see the fourth edition. So please, the Premier League and Champions League and whatever that it was over. No, it ended today. Yeah, it ended today at the Victory Binangba five-a-side tournament, third edition. Don't forget that. But let's move forward and talk about the trending stories in the World Cup. Yeah, the World Cup, that's the trend. I always add the biggest mondial when you talk about football in the whole world. And we saw records broken yesterday, and no other person, Lionel Messi, taking on Austria, missed a penalty in the 6th minute, and you thought maybe it would be a very difficult night for him, but it didn't happen like that because at the end of the match he got a brace and broke the record being shared with Miroslav Klose. And now he has 18 World Cup goals and is the highest goal scorer when you talk about World Cup history. So you have to give it to Mbappe. I mean, Lionel Messi, don't mind me talking about Mbappe. Mbappe too broke some records because he equaled Miroslav Klose's record. Yes, 16 goals, scoring 2 goals against Iraq. Yeah, that match ended 3-0 in favor of France. So France, they had shooted the next round already. And for Mbappe, 4 goals. Last 2 matches, 2 goals. And for Norway too, taking on Senegal, defeating Senegal by 3 goals to 2, and a brace from Erling Haaland. Yeah, he's on 4 goals there too. So interesting. World Cup is getting more and more interesting. But a win for Algeria, defeating Jordan by 2 goals to 1. Of course, you look at the two of them and you always want to fancy Algeria, but Jordan proved stubborn. Yeah, they were very stubborn. But 3 points for Algeria, that's what matters. It doesn't matter how they were able to do it. But let's talk about some matches that we will see today. Yeah, some matches that we'll see today. We'll see Portugal, Cristiano Ronaldo's Portugal taking on Uzbekistan. Should I just be very boastful here and say Portugal will win? Yeah, I can do that. I think it's more of damage control on how many goals. I don't expect Portugal to draw points against Uzbekistan after dropping points against DR Congo. Man, they have to win this one. It doesn't matter who scores. For Cristiano Ronaldo, I always say that he does not have anything to prove to anybody. Yes, himself and Lionel Messi, they paid their dues. So for those of us that are watching them, please, we should just do well to enjoy them now that we have them, because there will come a time where maybe we might be telling our children or our grandchildren how good Cristiano Ronaldo and Messi were. Yes, so for now, just it's the last dance. So just do well to enjoy them instead of playing the comparison game every time or the debates. And so, of course, to always be there, I know, but please tune it down, please. Then let's talk about the Black Stars of Ghana. They will be taking on the Three Lions of England. For Ghana, winning their first match by 1-0 against Panama. Massive result for them. They're on 3 points. And for England, defeating Croatia by 4-2. So can they do it against the West African side? Time will tell. Time will tell. That match comes up by 6 p.m. Nigerian time. So just in case you want to follow up that match. But before we go, let's talk about transfers. Let me take one transfer story before I leave you guys. Where for FC Barcelona fans, I know you guys are very happy right now because Julian Alvarez has come out to say that he wants to transfer. That's what is good for him. That's he wants out. Yes, of Atletico Madrid. So, but I don't know if it will be FC Barcelona, but they are the serious side going for him. Yes, they had the serious side. For Real Madrid, their 150 million euros offer, it was more like trying to increase the values transfer fee, so maybe FC Barcelona would find it very difficult to sign him. Not like they really need him. They have Kylian Mbappe there, they have Endrick there, and Jose Mourinho just came out to say he need a natural striker. And you talk about a natural striker, a different profile, then it's not Alvarez. So I don't see Real Madrid really being serious about Alvarez. So let's see if FC Barcelona might or can pay more than 150 million euros to acquire the player. But that's all we have for you for now. But before we go, please do well to like, share, and subscribe. And like I always say, at Niger Life TV, we are always open to doing business with you, always open to promoting your brand. My name remains AB Appah. Enjoy the rest of your day.